Yo, the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre first came out in 1974. As of this vid, it was followed by 8 other films, the last in 2022. In them, a patriotic white American family kidnaps, tortures, terrorizes, mutilates, murders, and cannibalizes unsuspecting passers through. Texas Chainsaw was originally marketed as based on a true story, but due to our computer information age, internet research can quickly refute such falsehood. People still try to stupidly compare their main character, Leatherface, with Ed Gein, though there's almost no resemblance. Please prevent children from watching such movies, and if you are underage, please don't watch them. For mature adults, this film series properly teaches how degenerate human beings can get, that you must never trust any stranger, to always beware of strange places, and always be prepared for the worst. As for the United States, the group most closely resembling the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family I can find were the Chicago Ripper crew. As for one acting alone, Jeffrey Dahmer. But the big problem is all depictions of human supervillains are shown as Gentile white males. Besides the Leatherface and family, Hollywood created The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter, and Buffalo Bill, The Hills Have Eyes family, The Terrifiers, Art the Clown, Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, Nightmare on Elm Street's Freddy Krueger, Halloween's Michael Myers, Star Wars' Darth Vader and his henchmen, and numerous others, all white men. To make it clear they are not Jewish, many were given definitive last names. For example, Texas Chainsaw Clan's names Sawyer or Hewitt, Art the Clown's name Jackson, Hills Have Eyes clan name Hills, and Buffalo Bill's real last name Gum, all from Anglo-Saxon England. Kruger is clearly German, and Myers both Anglo-Saxon England and German. Voorhees is Dutch and Lecter French, both never Jewish. As for first names, naming one Hannibal and another Buffalo Bill demonizes Gentile white men who were considered heroes by many. Naming 2 of the Hills clan, Jupiter and Pluto, slams Greek culture. As for Star Wars, Darth Vader's name before he went bad was the Jewish Anakin. After he turned to the dark side, him and his generals got German-sounding names. Their soldiers being called stormtroopers are what Imperial German troops were called. And Vader fought against Jewish named Obi-Wan or Ben Kenobi. Moreover, the media would have us believe that all serial killers are white men. Reality check. Less than half of serial killers worldwide have been white men. In fact, the 3 most prolific serial killers, averaging around 200 victims each, were 2 brown men and a woman. Yet they are relatively unknown, while Jeff Dahmer, only 16 proven victims, 17 possible, and Jack the Ripper, only 5 conclusive victims, up to 10 speculated, were made extremely famous by Hollywood and other media. Why? It suits their agenda. Dahmer was unusual by victimizing blacks instead of the typical targeting their own race. And Jack the Ripper expressed anti-Jewish sentiment. C. And while Dahmer, the Donner Party, and some other white men were race exception cannibals and rare exception cannibals, cannibal tribes, all black, brown, or red, have totaled hundreds of thousands of people. You gotta think about that. And while Jack the Ripper and some other whites were rare exception mutilators, African female genital mutilation, American Indian scalping, and Middle Eastern chopping off hands as punishment occurred on a massive scale. All non-whites. There are numerous extremely graphic true gore video sites. Never let children see them. If underage or sensitive, please never see them. These videos featured live beheadings, beating people to death, burning them to death, chopped up bodies, including a man having his limbs cut off with a chainsaw while alive. Gangs terrorizing people and all manner of mayhem. The vast majority are brown and black people against other browns and blacks. In Apology of Aristides, chapter 2, circa AD 125, early church father Aristides distinguishes 4 classes of men in this world, opposed to just one human race. He makes 4 classes: Greeks, Jews, Christians, and barbarians. And who might today's barbarians be? What must be done? 1, everyone must recognize the ubiquitous hatred and racism toward white men, envy, by the media, and not be fooled. 2, tell as many as you can about this foul agenda. Foul, it's terrible. 3, as much as possible, boycott all likely perpetrators of this. Withdraw all financial support, stop paying for goods and services, and end all relations or cooperation as much as possible. 4, avoid all those likely to be barbarians and work towards separation and separatism. You want to call it segregation? Okay. 5, know that I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm trying to avoid judgmentalism. However, it's just that we must prioritize self-preservation since we are at war.